shadows which fly in the darkness. O Kunda, my steed in night-side flight, come thou forth unto me, and enter my shade in my being. Let the gates of Erazur open before me. May Yatus come parallel and encircle me. O Ahriman, arise, fiendish rouge, arise, O brood of the fiend. Arise, O creation of the fiend. Arise and come forth, O world of the fiend. Arise and come forth, O Rouge, I summon thee. O Rouge, arise from the regions of the north. Bring me the life from the blackened flame, the serpent's kiss of Ahriman. I spit death at the righteous. Banama, Arama.
Greetings, this is Michael W. Ford. Thank you for watching today's video, which topic is the sorcery of Ahriman and Daevas in Luciferianism. I wanted to present this as an introduction because this is a very focused tradition within Luciferianism that has a lot of confusion around it, and I hope in the next few videos I'll be able to explain some foundations and some guidance points accordingly. I'd like to introduce the basic theory and practice of what is called Yatuk Dinoih, or witchcraft, in a tradition of modern Luciferian practice, offered in my books The Rauga, The Bible of the Adversary, Liber HVHI, and others. While Yatuk Dinoih and the Ahrimanian Yasna, or the veiled term of demon worshippers, is an obscure development of the shadowy cultist of the ancient Persian heretics hidden within Sasanian and Hellenistic Mazdean-influenced Iran or Persia, extending into Asia Minor. One must get a grasp of the basics beyond the layer or gateway of demonic symbolism. While Luciferian, I urge the seeker to, for the time of deep study or practice of Yatuk Dinoih, to keep the term Luciferian or Lucifer out of the mind. Approach this in the concepts of the Mazdean Zoroastrian view of the cosmos. What is different in Luciferian Magick and my initiatory works is that it is a modern adaptation focused on balance and self-mastery. Ahriman and Ahura Mazda and deific mass counterbalance and even fuel each other, while the Yatus or Deva Yasna strives to attain gradual mastery over the energies associated with the Devas and the cultists of Ahriman and Az. Let's get right into the essence of the practice of Yatuk Dinoih. Yatuk Dinoih, translating witchcraft or sorcery, is an ancient Pahlavi and Avestan term from the Zoroastrian text known as the Bundahishn, an exploration of the ancient Mazdean lore and religious practices of the Zoroastrianism and associated adherents prior to the advent of Islam and after. The Devas are essentially demons, and to the Rigveda, deities that counteract the Yazatas or angels of the good Lord Ahura Mazda. Ahriman or Ahrimanu, for the Luciferian, is the primal opposer or adversary, but also a motivator, and by disorder bringing new potential of creating order. I learned with the concept of syncretism with Hellenistic religions and esoteric traditions interacting with Zoroastrian teachings that Ahura Mazda could be approached as the so-called Satan of the New Testament. That is, Zeus and the Roman Jupiter. Zeus was the god of the air, winds, and was the ruler of this world in ancient Greece and Hellenistic cities. His throne in Pergamon during the imperial Roman time of the Christian apocalyptic texts. Syncretism is the common associations of deities and demons based on traits and lore. Ahura Mazda is thus balanced as a focus of our pragmatic intellect. Ahriman is identified with the Greek Hades, who is both destructive and creative, the holder of hidden wealth, but also timeless existence, balance in the carnal and spiritual. The aim of the Yatus or sorcerer is to access the elemental and chthonic depths of darkness and the demonic fury and lusts of the Daevas inherent in both nature and humanity. Each can be invoked and explored with gradual mastery over impulses and energies. This primal power, under the control of will, directed outwards towards short and long-term goals and desires. While the demonic can be destructive, such power can also be mastered within and balanced with a disciplined will that is taught in Luciferian Magick. Yatuk Dinoih is organized in specifically two types of Ahrimanian Magick, or sorcery. Ritual to attain, be it carnal, materialistic, or spiritual insight, and ceremony to sustain. Yatukdinoih is not merely a carnal approach, it is also spiritual, with instinctual awareness of nature itself. The Ahrimanian Yatus operates in a similar area of will, desire, belief, like the Deva Yasna, devil worshippers, of the Mithraic cults, or of Mithras, the mediator. The modern Yatus uses fantasy and primal desires to obtain carnal desire and equally spiritual empowerment in life here and now. There is neither diabolic punishment nor heavenly reward, merely the wisdom to gather both, or power in both, the flesh and spirit of the Yatus. The here and now is not the end, the balance is the present and the future as well. How we direct our thoughts and our energy lays the foundation for tomorrow's experiences. Don't expect victory all the time. You will fail. You will have mistakes. These will happen. There will be periods of time where you might be low in spirit, inspiration, and beginning to question everything. That is normal. However, where thoughts, will, and energy are focused on your mind and outward in the physical world is essential for a pragmatic and balanced initiation upon and into the Luciferian path. The Yatus does not perform magic to be kept in thrall of dark or light powers. Sorcery must be a servant and a tool for the bold and brave masters of this world, i.e., your world, your life. It is the unspoken thoughts and desires which our minds commit our resources, which ultimately manifest as a benefit or detriment to our life. This is why perception and controlling our patterns of thoughts is highly significant to initiation itself. We are our greatest ally and vilest enemy, all unto the self. Rituals are aimed at attaining a goal, be it short or long term. This may be the yearning for knowledge and insight. This may also be some carnal desire. It is the skill of the Yatus, who may seek the laws of the earth and nearly invisible line, which leads to the temporary satisfaction of attainment. Desire is everything. Once achieved, it becomes over time the soil for the seeds of weakness be planted. Always test your weaknesses. Strive for balance. Ceremonies are rooted in sustaining and inspiring elevation of power. Performing a ceremony to Indra as the conqueror is to use the power you offer in overcoming the obstacles of life, sustaining via order those things obtained. Ormazd or Ahura Mazda may be perceived as how the Achaemenid kings viewed this deity, this god, they would be very brutal in striking down their competition while recognizing the good in their victory under the sustaining power of Ormazd or Ahura Mazda. The Archdevas may be understood and balanced in two contrasting traditions. The Devas, or gods of the Rig Vedas, and demons or Devas in the Avestan and writings of the Budhishan and Denkart. Balancing the extremes as a more refined type of energy is the aim of the Yatus, or sorcerer. Deva Yasna, or demon worship, is the art of performing the rite of the mystery of the sorcerers. During the hours of night, incense is offered, libations are poured, candles illuminate your reading and passionate invocations of Ahriman, Az, Indra, Akuman, Savar, Nayon Hayatha, Tapriv, and Zarich are key deific masks that may be called upon as befits their energies and activity. The word of sorcery, contrasting against the pure word of Mazdean magic, or Zoroastrian religious devotions, is at base manifest internally and then outwardly by the skill of the Yatus, whose self-confidence and unity of will, desire, belief is mastered as the black art that mediates between the imaginal and the imagination and the physical world, that which comes from that. Ahrimanian Daevas are honored in demonic and disorderly postures, acts, and words vibrated as what is called status, and Ahrimanic words of power. Will, desire, belief. Intoxicate yourself in invocation. Each name contains a coiled power and force that gives the imagination a type of form for deities, demons, and such concepts within our mind. The energies are key. Vibrating the names, chanting, and the intoxication of invocation is the key to hell that opens the gates to energy and power that fuels the mediating daemon of our psyche, such as Mithras or our unique daemon, thus in Gnosis, directing our desire towards internal and external change. In Yatuk Dinoih, as well with all Luciferian rites, acts in magic and sorcery transcend concepts of theism or atheism. It does not matter what someone else thinks. What matters is what you find to ignite will, desire, belief in unity with the sobering pragmatism of the rational mind in your daily life. In your devotions with Yatuk Dinoih and Deva Yasna, suspend disbelief and use your imagination to enhance and fuel your workings. For more information on Ahrimanian and practices of Yatuk Dinoih, my book, The Rauga, Bible the Adversary, Ahrimanic Yoga, Akaru, Vampire Magic, and Liber HVHI have teachings and practices of my modern initiatory workings and a refocus of ancient Persian and Vedic witchcraft and sorcery. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe. The next few videos I will have something introducing a Corona Barathri recording and the cosmology of Ahriman in Zoroastrianism. Thank you. Banama Ahriman.